this is it. This is it. The 5th and final video releasing today in this Thanksgiving special. Just gonna start off by saying here that so far I've been doing a decent job at saving up polls for Miyabi when she comes out, up to 71 now. I would also like to point out that at some point in the previous video released an hour ago, I mentioned how that lighter guy is the next character coming out very soon. Now, obviously, he's going to be out by the time you guys see this, but as of me recording it, boy was I on the nose of it being very soon, because it is 8 hours away. 8 hours away. And again, no, I am not pulling for him. Being just continuing right where we left off here. I need to go collect some motorcycle parts or whatever. Oh, and the team is completely trial now. I don't get to use any of my characters that I built up. Yay! What's the point of me building them up then if you're gonna force me into not using them? Yay!
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the hollow entrance. We'll be there soon.
Why is it in the hollow?
Hold on. Actually, I have a question. I heard from Belle that the factory in the hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the hollow?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen. It's just fish. Is all that really necessary? Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
I don't know, we couldn't just go to a store and buy it.
Oh, the parts recycling plant is just up ahead!
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
Okay.
No wonder they can still do business here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, why is it in the
I take it you're from the Motor League?
Doom?
Hey, old-timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
Excuse me?
Say what? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Let me guess who they were.
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other customers, but the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price.
Another Thyron? Isn't Jane Doe a Thyron girl? Or is just Thyron a general term for like any animalistic people in this world?
Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Caledon and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got a spot to compete.
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right? Bernice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything here.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Caledon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Damn. Not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object. Just, don't mention it was me who told you.
Where did those people go, old man?
Oh, after they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
So they're just trying to get all the parts so no one can get any, really? That's a bit of a fucking underhanded move, isn't it? for people who are supposed to be honorable.
Looks like we've still got a chance to catch them.
Let's get going, Proxy! We gotta go back to get our bikes if we're going to the vehicle graveyard. Can we make it in time?
It's okay. Wise asked Piper to bring the vehicle. We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
Wow, Piper! You brought the vehicles! I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Let's get a rolling. Thanks, little old you. Guys, let's ride!
Slow down, Bernice! We're going too fast!
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead of them. Ooh-wee. You young'un sure got some fire in your belly.
Proxy, get on! Let's head out!
Perfect. We're the first to get here.
No, apparently not.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day. But seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
Are you crazy?
Yes.
Huh? Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Bernice, are
So-
you okay?
Okay, so yeah, Thyron is just what they call just any animalistic person in this world. Alright. Can we not just fight characters every now and then?
Okay, that's enough.
And also,
give up.
I've been thinking about this because even then, what's his name? That one, police officer guy, right? I already forgot his name. I have him. I just forgot his name. It's said to be a cat, Thyron as well. In what way is that a cat? That looks more fox-like to me. Maybe that's just because I'm used to cats in this sense having the more, slender tails, not the big bushy thing.
What? You give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Explain yourself.
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
Huh. Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Caledon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
What?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyron as skilled and cute as you before.
Cute? Wait, what are you talking about?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrons aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid. And about my employer, honestly, I'm not a big fan of him, but I can't reveal his identity. I
Lucius?
don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
Lucius?
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Bernice, this isn't your decision to make.
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Bernice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you don't like your current employer, why not join the Sons of Caledon?
Huh? Aren't you afraid I'll betray you? No one's safe from the sharp claws of a cat Thyron.
Don't worry, I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Caledon can definitely live up to that.
You're like the only one I've heard pronounce it as Calydon. Calydon, not Kaladin.
We'll see. Once you've actually proven you're the strongest, at least. And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
Alright, I was wondering, because, like, sometimes the CH says it makes the, you know, the normal sound, other times it's just k. So I was wondering that Pulchra.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass. But
Yeah.
I am partial to warm places.
Right then. What next on the chopping block? Later that night. Who the fuck's messaging me? Oh, it's Lucy. Right then. The schedule has been updated. I don't care about the schedule. Just.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Great, what are we doing now?
Can you explain more? You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us.
Lucius.
I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
Accurate.
I feel the same. After all, the Tour d'Inferno is a duel between your factions. Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money.
You're saying we have a rat?
If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Right then. Time to find them and boot them into a hollow. What? This is the Badlands. We can do that, right?
Do you have any suspects in mind? Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though. Don't worry. Phaethon will take the commission. Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar.
You got it.
Bernice can't keep a secret. And as for Caesar, well, never mind. You really care about Caesar, huh? No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. That's all. Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye.
Alright. And back to Wise. I'm still put off by the fact that there's just a massive fucking hollow right there. Look how little of distance that is away from us. Alright, get some rest. Root chest. Yeah, look, it's just always right into immersive storytelling. That's great.
you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Oh no, just taking a stroll. You go ahead.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy. Was that all a test of my competency? So I passed then?
Yep, you're the real deal, Proxy. Definitely some of the Sons of Caledon should work with long term.
Don't let Piper's usual careless facade fool you. She's actually pretty cautious.
Sorry about that. Just little old unreliable me. Anyway, let's get to the real issue. The informant problem.
Okay.
Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep. And then she just went back inside as if everything was normal. But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
Why would the mayor be the mole, though? That doesn't make any sense.
Her behavior does seem quite bizarre. Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
I feel like it wouldn't be that, though, because it's never the most obvious person. It's never the most obvious answer. Never.
The long-standing bond between Blazewood and the Sons of Caledon would be ruined. So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out.
That does sound like a very bad
But
situation.
dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches. Because that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
Alright, here we go. Thank God I can use one of my
Let's
characters.
stir up some trouble.
And of course, I immediately go for my DPS.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
Or my main DPS, because I've my main DPS, my sub DPS, and my support character for stunning enemies as quickly as possible.
How are things with
Breaking
Bernice
the
and Caesar?
toughness, you know.
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. Alright, let's get moving. Only the 3 of us and the proxy can handle this now.
Great lift. Pointy-eared guy. Huh?
It's the exit! Let's go!
let's see this.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain?
Lucy, maybe
What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities.
Oh, look who's running! Fucking scaredy cat.
He's trying to escape!
Wow, who was talking all the big game earlier? Fucking Christ. Yeah, Casa,
Caesar, you're here! Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
Okay, so the Overlord is still here. Alright.
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Alright, I'm just gonna say this quickly because I really didn't get to say it in the cutscene earlier. The one thing I really dislike when it comes to like bosses or just enemies in general is when they talk a big game before the fight, but then when you beat them, they just run away. and then if we don't catch them right then and there and they get away or whatever, right? They come back later and still talk a big game like, oh, it's like you ran. You're the one who ran, motherfucker.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying. No matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years. Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help, but then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing
Yeah,
your
I
ground
do
is a
think so.
good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
The fuck is that?
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompey, I...
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
No, it's, Lucius.
You're willing to take your punishment? Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current Overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
Okay, so from that interaction, I was very quiet through all that. I was just paying attention. Through that interaction, I'm just gonna make an assumption here that Lucius is the bad one here, because the actual Overlord himself seemed like a pretty honorable guy, all things considered. I think it's Lucius who's the one that's trying to like backstab and underplay everything. Which, by the way, to all those, like, that's it's just another thing that I find annoying about some villains, right? Is when they claim to be stronger than anyone else, right? Oh, they're the strongest person, they're part of the strongest group, but then all they do is undermine and backstab. It's like, if you're stronger, why not just fight us head on at our full strength? Why do you feel the need to weaken us and backstab us first?
Sent to Blazewood for processing and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device. Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, we wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? His handling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It would have caused that much trouble?
No, I can definitely see
Yes.
how it would have caused that
We've
much
been
trouble.
able to live relatively, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky, especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk? Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Depression. I highly doubt that's the case, but...
Caesar's worried about something? It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something? Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things?
I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around.
Not much to show around. we only have a few locations that we can go to.
All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
Alright, come on. Okay, now we go lead up with Caesar. Hurry up. Oh shit, how have I never seen that before? Let's go. Straight to the counter. We're not wasting any fucking time.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store. That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Does Lucy still come back to the city often?
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her New Eridu citizenship, she can come and go as she pleases. Not me, though. If I hadn't come with you today, it would have been ages since I'd been in the city.
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do here while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
Okay. What we do, what we do, what we do.
We've seen the movie
Okay,
and
we're
had our
back.
drinks. Where should we go next?
We've got some time to kill. How about we take a stroll nearby? There are nice shops in Lumina Square. We can stop whenever something catches our eye.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Hmm?
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Belle. I'll be right back.
What are you gonna do? Go do some vigilante work?
Hello, Belle?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than Lighter. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
You sounded so scary just now, and you told me to stay out of the way, so I thought something bad was about to happen.
Sorry to scare you. That guy was really dangerous for an ordinary person. He could have hurt someone. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I'm a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you. Hey, Belle, can you hear me?
Okay, yep, okay. I'm already bored of reading. I tried to read. Okay, yeah. Where is Belle? Could you just tell me where Belle is? Alright.
The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer ring. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the outer ring want to live here.
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the outer ring.
Belle, it really is you! Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the outer ring, I've just never thought about leaving.
Fair enough.
So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Tour d'Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon.
Yeah. It's just Lucius that's the problem here.
I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right?
Any reasonable
Making sure
person
everyone has
would.
enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings.
Yeah.
But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great
God
group
knows
of
I've been hit by
supporting me.
far too many boars in Genshin Impact. It's like the one thing in Genshin Impact I can't dodge the attack of for some fucking reason.
Now it's time to focus on Tour d'Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
Alright. Turn to the outer ring.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this.
Yeah, because he said it.
Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
I don't know why I don't trust that he's pouring the guy a drink.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't. Do not drink
But
that.
boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Oh yeah, no, he 100% put something in that drink. They wouldn't put that much emphasis on the drink if he didn't spike that thing. He 100% spiked that thing, dude. You know what? We'll call it. I'm calling it right here. This is the most amount of videos I've made in a row since I want to say almost 2-ish years ago now. Yeah, I think 2-ish, maybe 3 years was the last time I made this many videos back to back. It's been quite the experience. But yeah, no, so this does seem like a decent place to end off on too. So let's all agree on something here. Lucius 100% spiked that drink. He 100% put something in that thing. He would not put that much emphasis on it if that wasn't the case. But yeah, this is the end of this Thanksgiving marathon. You know? So, 5 videos, all releasing in one day, as a sort of like apology for missing so many weeks lately. Of course, since I'm recording these during my Thanksgiving break, I will also try to make absolute certainty that there will be videos out there posted and everything for the next few weeks until my Christmas break. Well, winter break because it's Christmas and New Year's, but like, because like in these next few weeks is like my finals for first semester and everything, so I'm gonna try and make sure to get those videos recorded, edited, everything during this break, so that I make sure you guys actually have videos this time while I'm stressing over my finals. But yeah, New Year will bring some new content to this channel, hopefully. And yeah, once again, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Ignatus Vera Cognitus. I'll see you next week.